All right, hello and good evening. Welcome to X-Plane 12. Welcome to the ToLiss A321 in X-Plane 12. And yeah, already we've had some technical difficulties. And already I'm not liking kind of what I'm seeing here. So hopefully this will get better. Anyway, who do we got going on here? Deezer Andy, what's going on? Wow, X-Plane 12 VR, how's that possible? Did they finally get rid of the single-threaded thing? Well, it's possible, and no, they didn't. So we'll see how this goes. Reed, what's up, man? Let's do it. Anon with the guitars for the intro. What's up, Anon? Anon is sitting next to me, I believe, in the beautiful... What is that, Anon? Is that also a ToLiss? Is that an Airbus? It's a Delta... What is it? Delta something, I don't know. Similar to my call sign, but not exactly. Foolery's World, what's going on? Oh, it's a... Oh, you're in the headwind. All right. The A330-900. Awesome, man. Foolery's World, what's going on? Yeah, so I did like half of a test sector, and things were okay. And then for some reason, of course, when I tried to go live, I had issues with my headset. I think it was because X-Plane didn't crash, but my headset freaked out on me. So that's why I was a little late. Sorry about that. Well, let's get it going. We're sitting here on the ramp, gate 18 at Cancun. We're going to go from Cancun all the way to Atlanta today in the ToLiss A321. So let's see how this goes. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get things started up. Been a while since I've done a full flight in X-Plane. So bear with me. The controls, like the VR controller, works differently in X-Plane than it does in MSFS. So if you see me fumbling around, I apologize. And already I can tell like things are shaky. Like they weren't shaky and jittery when I was doing the test sector. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or if it's... does this work? If it's... X-Pilot, being on VATSIM or what, but things are not the smoothest. Hopefully they'll smooth out once we get in the air. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry. I love MSFS for its smooth VR experience. I mean, you can see I'm getting 30 FPS, which should be enough. Although it's not quite half of my refresh rate, so I don't know. Big Cat, X-Plane exaggerates the head movement. It does, and there's no way you can tune it out. Like in MSFS, you can use OpenXR Toolkit and use the head shaking reduction, and it smooths things out so nicely. I'm just not liking what I'm seeing already, guys. This is not a review of VR and X-Plane 12, but already I'm not the happiest with 29 FPS. That's kind of miserable. But we'll fuddle through. We'll muddle through it, I guess you would say. Yep, head shake reduction is beautiful. Exactly, Big Cat. OpenXR Toolkit is like a miracle. All right. I do love the ToLiss, though. So let's give ToLiss credit for things like pop-outs in VR that we can use to, pull up a whole bunch of windows. I mean, I got a whole ton of windows. I got like a whole virtual first officer surrounding me here, but I'm really not liking the jitteriness. I'm hoping that goes away once we get off the ground, folks. I do apologize. Try to keep my head... I'm actually not moving my head very much. It's just sort of shaky. Reed, Seahawks beat the Jets. Let's go. Yeah, the Commanders lost and the Packers won. So I think the Commanders are out. Well, the Packers were winning. They were killing the Vikings. So I think the Commanders are out of it. Anon, it's a tough one on X-Plane 12 in fairness because it's not tested to run with all the extra streaming stuff. Well, neither is MSFS. I'm not judging, I guess, at this point. I don't know. I'm just bummed. As a user, I'm just a little bit bummed. That's all I have to say. Reed, Commanders still have a chance? Nah, yeah, I guess. All right, so what do we need to do here? Init request. I've already got sim brief all loaded up, and this is going to pull out a sim brief. It should anyway. There it is. Jack Wayne, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to X-Plane 12. We do a lot more of MSFS, but welcome to X-Plane 12. Thanks for the sub, man. Big Cat, the Eagles pittered one away. Oh, they lost. I didn't see that one. That's a bummer. I've got a lot of family up there who are unhappy right now. Cool. So that's all good. Let's go here. trying to remember how to do this in the ToLiss. It's been an age. I mean, it has been forever since I've done this in the ToLiss. So we have to check our Latin lawn, 21025, 21024. So I think what we need to do is, can we adjust that? Oh, yeah, there we go. 2102.4, and this is 08652.6. Oops, going the wrong way, folks. Going the wrong way. And then we hit align IRS. There we go. All right, we're getting it. And then the winds. This is the ToLiss is awesome, by the way, y'all. I think maybe in pancake mode, this is a little bit better in terms of frame rates, but the ToLiss is just so good. And that actually, I think this is part of the update. This is an update that came out, I think, December 20th. So now all the wins are put in there for you. So that's epic. Let's return. What are you guys saying? Foolery's World, how the Pats doing? I have no idea how the Pats are doing, man. You know, you just always hit the line IRS. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Ain't no one got time to wait for IRS. You only got 5 minutes to wait. Trust me, it'll take us longer to get things. For me to hack around in this and get things going, it'll take longer than 5 minutes. Okay, so that's init flight plan then. So let's take a look at our OFP. I already put. There's some cool features you can use here if I can shoot it with my laser pointer, like to load cargo and stuff like. Oh, shh! Did I just do? What did I just do? What the heck did I just do? I meant. Darn it! Oh, please don't mess up my IRS alignment. Oh no! That's because of my bad aim with the stupid laser pointer system in X-Plane. Damn it. Reset everything. Alright, we're not messing with that ever again. Is that going to screw up our IRS alignment? Lord. Why did I do that? Ain't on hee. You got fake packs to get moving. Yeah, there's a quick align. Yeah, maybe we'll go with that. Let's see. No, it says IRS alignment in 4 minutes. I don't know. I guess we'll go back through the init. No, it's all right. No, we're still good. We're still good. I think because it was on battery, I guess that saved us. Yeah, IRS align in 4 minutes still. I think we're still good, guys. I think we're still good. All right, well, I'm not messing around with that anymore. Not messing around with that anymore. Back to the flight plan page. All right, let's just get this going. All right, our OFP, which I've got pulled up on Avitab over here. I do like Avitab. So 12 right, ROTGI 1 alpha. Sorry, 1-2 right. Did I say 12 right? ProPilot. ROTGI 1 alpha to ROTGI, so no transition. That's fine. Insert that. And then to it, let's just check to make sure. I didn't memorize this flight plan, but I do know CIGAR was one of them, and then the GOLLM. Okay, this is good. This is good. Everything is fine. The arrival, we're expecting 27 left. Eek, do less, man. ILS 27 left. And we're going on the Hobbit 2, right? Yeah, Hobbit 2. And that's going to be from, all right, Novia. It's going to be from GOLLM. GOLLM, boom. Insert. Awesome. All right, let's check that. I think I got that in there, right? Let's just kind of scroll through our flight plan to make sure there's no weird discontinuities. Yep. It looks good. Awesome. All right, back to our init page. What are you guys saying here? Big Cat, it's identical to the fly-by-wire. It's good, though. Fly-by-wire's got a Discord. That's cool. Hey, Micah, what's going on? How you doing? Hope you're doing well on this New Year's Day. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. It's 2023. Don't forget to write that as the date. Big Cat, they wanted to put their aircraft in the fly-by-wire installer, but got denied for whatever reason. Huh. Interesting. Left side. Oh, you're going off the... Well, did I? No. Well, no, I'm going off the right. I'm going off 1-2 right. We're Atlanta, I'm planning on 2-7 left. Cool. All right. Init B. Why? All right. That's already all filled out for us. That's nice. Somebody already took the liberty of doing that. Let me just make sure that that matches what we've got here. Zero fuel weight, 66.5, 66.5, 27.9, 27.5. I think that's just fine. We'll leave that. 10 point. Pretty sure I put more gas in than that. 10.7. 10.7. 10.7. There we go. Awesome. All right, performance calc. This is pretty cool because you can just do this. Do uplink takeoff data request. The ToLiss is just so automated. I don't know how realistic some of this stuff is. Let's put you back here. Receive takeoff data. Look at this. Hit that. Insert uplink, and it just fills in all our V speeds. So 147, 147, 152, flap 1 takeoff. Beautiful. IRSs are aligned. We're pretty much ready to go at this point, which is just ridiculously cool. Big Cat, that is Anon over there in the Delta, in the 330 900. Yeah, the headwind, I guess. Big oversized 330 Neo, exactly. Go big or go home. Yeah, I got to get that. I don't know, you guys are kind of hassling me in a jovial manner about getting that. I think I will. Cruise altitude today, I believe, was 350. Oops. 350. So no ATC here. Oh man, I gotta get used to these X-plane VR controls. 345, 350. That all looks good. Before we get too much further into this, I like the sounds, by the way, in the ToLiss. It sounds great. Start the APU. That can come on. That can come on. That can stay off for now. Start that. I mean, ToLiss looks good and it sounds good. ToLiss is a great airplane. I mean, I don't know. X-Plane 12 in VR, to me, I haven't done this in a while, and I'm kind of getting reminded how, I don't know, maybe it's just because I've been using MSFS for so long. This is just a little bit less intuitive, but we'll see how it goes. The weather, I can't get for some reason. I can't get the weather. There should be a way to do it by going like data. No, sorry, menu. Is it ASUS and then AOC menu and then like weather, even the METAR, right? So origin, destination. What do I do? Click one of these? Maybe like that? Oh, maybe that's how I do it. METAR. Clicked it. Is that it? Format error. I don't know. I thought there was a way you could get this. Received messages, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Departure ATIS. Not allowed. Huh. Anybody know how to do this? Ja, what's up, man? What software do I use to get all the windows in the cockpit? Well, this is just part of the ToLiss. This is Move VR. This tablet is part of the ToLiss. This is just XPilot, and then this thing down here is also part of ToLiss. So it's XPilot for ATC, Avatab, part of ToLiss, Move VR. So that's it. Hit departure ATIS. I did, and it didn't do anything. It just said not allowed. So whatever. That, my friends, is why we have as a backup ForeFlight. And on ForeFlight, I have pulled up the Cancun METAR, which is showing 1105 knots, visibility 7 miles, scattered 1500 broken, 250 towering cumulus. That's fun. Temps are 26, altimeters 3004. That's all I really wanted. 3004. That should set it all over the place. It does. It sets it 3 times. Nice. Okay. Well, let's get out of this. Let's just go back to the McDo and then go to flight plan. Let's go ahead and start up the engines. Yeah, that checks. That's field elevation. Awesome. What ATC do we have today? None online. I don't know what we have. I don't have I don't have VATSIM radio, so I can't tell you like what ATC is anywhere other than where we are and what's showing up here on XPilot. It looks like Houston Center. So we probably aren't going to have very much ATC. Oh, Anon's pushing back. All right, Speedy. Well, let's do it then. So APU is on the bus. APU bleed on. External power can come off. Let's close up the doors. Let's get out of here. Ground services. Doors close. All these doors. Because Anon is pushing already. Man. Didn't even wait. You can hear his engine start up. That's pretty cool. Awesome. So that's good. Pushback. Let's close the... let's get the jetway out of here. I think I need to use... what is it? Flight. Ground handling window. Toggle jetway attachment. There it goes. Bye-bye jetway. Doors armed and cross-check. Yeah, we already did that for sure. No problem, man. No problem. Anon got the looks like he's got the ATIS for us. Anon, you was quicker than I could type. Ah, well, you know, pride ourselves on efficiency here at VR Air. I think we're done with this for now. I'm gonna just put it back here just so we have it kind of for reference. Cool. No, we actually need that because we'll just use this thing for our pushback. We'll go. Seatbelt sign's on, no smoking sign is on. APU can come. No, APU needs to stay on. What am I doing? What an idiot. That would have been a bad mistake right there. Cool. Let's push. Let's release the parking brake. Anon is right there. We're going to wait for Anon to get out of the way, or are we going to push right in front of him? What do you think? Anon, are you ready to go, or can I push? Guess we could just start the engine to the gate. I don't know. I don't want to block him in. That would be kind of a jerk move, so to speak. Me go. Are you sure? All right. Auto pushback, nose wheel, manual pushback. Let's just do auto pushback, and we'll. Oh, don't do it. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was gonna. I thought it was gonna die on me. Auto pushback, nose wheel. Oh, here comes the tug. All right, okay. Whenever I get that hourglass, I start to get a little antsy. Oops. Ah, jeez. Explains VR controls suck. All right, we're getting lifted up. Whoa, that's pretty quick. Start one. We turn ourselves? We can. No, we can't. Yeah, well, it's going to be a weird straight pushback, Anon. Sorry. Because I don't have better pushback or anything like that. All right, let's get this out of the way. We absolutely had the beacon light on as we're starting our engines. X-Plane default airport's looking good though, right? This kind of looks like Cancun. They've got that, see the control tower, it sits off of the terminal in real life. It's pretty cool. How do you like this pushback, Anon? Just straight back. All right. Let's start number 2. Oops. Spoilers, flaps. Auto brake. cool. If we set the parking brake, the tug will go away, I hope. Yep, looks like we're going down. Very nice. We should set our transponder to TCAS RA at this point. Whoops. See, my aim is bad with this controller. Alright, so 2000. Weather radar on. Terrain, where's terrain? Terrain's over here. There we go. That's good. Taxi light on. APU bleed off. APU off. Flight controls real quick. Sorry, Anon. I'm trying to do this as fast as possible without botching it completely. Full left, full right, full forward, full back, rudder, right rudder. Good, good. We're good. You gotta be like a sniper with this thing to hit the... Oh, okay, I guess that's it. Alright. Whoops. What did I just do? I think we're ready. And you're trying to stay out of the way. Can't go left or right with the ToLiss pushback. I don't know. You probably can. I just haven't used it in a while, so I didn't. Parking brakes off. We are... We're rolling. Oh, I got a tiller bound. That's right. I do have the tiller bound to my yoke. We should be on Unicom, right? Since we are on VATSIM. Ugh. I miss VATSIM radio so much. There we go. The cool thing about XPilot is you can actually control the volume with you can control the ATC volume with the aircraft's comm volume controls. Cancun traffic, Delta 1202 is taxi 12 right on Charlie, Cancun. Scapper, you're gonna fly, but you got hurt up. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, but you have to hurry up. Oh, okay. I thought you said you got hurt up. Jeez, man. Take care of yourself, sir. Anon, there's no rush. You should just stayed on stand. No, you're good, man. There's nobody else here. Nobody else here. There's that eye adaptation. I'm seeing like weird, bright and dark as I move my head. Alright, so we need to ding the cabin crew and then do that. And it looks like we're good. I don't see any blues on the ECAM, so that's good. Hang on, click, click, click. Camera, exactly. Big Cat, yeah. Big Cat says flight control check is no joke in simming. No doubt, man. I have rushed it and then realized, oh crap! Like I've got my, in MSFS, I've got my 738 binding set for the throttle instead of, or I've got like the Aero throttle binding set instead of like the PMDG, you know, thrust lever bindings or something. You got to do that. You got to pull for rotated nothing exactly. And we were just creeping down the taxiway. Sorry, Anon. All right, we'll try to get out of your way, sir. X-Plane 12's looking pretty good though. I know it's a little jittery on stream, but I'm not sure I can tune that out, to be honest with you. I'm not sure I can tune that out.
Traffic American 1343 vacating off from my 1-2 left, Alpha 3, texting Alpha to the ramp.
Oh, we got other people here. Excellent. 757 doesn't have the eye adaptation at all. It's weird. Oh, that's good. That's a feature. Anon, you have no tiller. Do you have? Are your rudder pedals bound to nose wheel steering? Awesome. All right, well, let's get rid of that. Let's pull up our departure. There's no top altitude. We don't have ATC, so we're gonna climb all the way up to our cruise altitude of 350 tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, one thing I like about the ToLiss too is check this out. You can move the seat I love that. It makes a cool, like, motorized seat moving noise, too. I think that's the coolest thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What else? Alright, seatbelt signs, non-smoking signs. That's all good. That's all good. Everything looks like it's set. Altitude is set. The runway wetness looks a little bit odd to me, but hey, whatever. Alright. Cancun traffic. Delta 1202 is going to be departing 12 right. Cancun. Alright, let's do it. Wait, are your pedals not working at all? Are you moving? Where are you? You can't move? I'll wait for you. In Cancun traffic, for Delta 1202, we're going to cancel our takeoff clearance. Hold short 12 right. So you can't move? What's going on? Plug, unplug. I think I see you back there on the taxiway, Anon. In the shimmery distance. Man, X-Plane 12 looks pretty good up close, but yeah, in the distance, like the aliasing, I guess you would call that, is kind of whack. She's dead. Oh, man. Like the aircraft is dead or your pedals are dead? Just unplug it and plug them back in. I can hold here for a minute. Amzer, you had a long day. You've just been listening to the stream. Just want to say in the Phoenix, you can move your seat too. Can you really? How? I didn't know that. I gotta try that next time, Amzer. That's awesome. Scapper, you're in the 75. Yeah, alright. Sorry, Anon. Sorry, Scapper. Yeah, for the sake of the stream, because it is kind of a long flight, we're gonna press on. Cancun traffic, Delta 1202 is departing 12 right. Cancun. Alright, let's go. Sorry, guys. But yeah, for the sake of these passengers and the stream, let's go. Bindings are good. The control menu just not happening in the sim. Just use your keyboard. Is there like a nose wheel steering binding? I don't know. Final looks clear. Sorry, man. Well, you can watch the departure. Man, that stinks. And you let me go first too. All right, let's go. Do you have auto rudder on? Yeah, check something in the in that ToLiss app. Whoa, do less. Let's get lined up here. Here's the washed out look. It's actually not that bad. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. All right, let's start the timer. Auto brake is max. No blues on the eCam. Toga. There we go. Climb, SRS, runway, nav, auto, thrust is blue. Whoa, stay in the center line, please. We're all over the place, taking off like a drunken sailor. Apologies to all the sailors out there way past 100 knots. There's 120. There's Anon. Sorry, man. I hope it works out. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up onto the flight directors. I'll tell you, people talk about the X-Plane flight model and stuff like that. It really does just, it flies nice. Like you can fly it with a couple of fingers. In terms of like the pressure that I'm putting on my really horrible side stick, just to stay on the flight directors, it just flies good. It's just default scenery. It actually doesn't look too bad here. I mean, it's not ortho, but it doesn't look terrible. Right, climb to tent. Trying to stay on the flight directors, but yeah, I'm putting really minimal inputs in here. Pitching down. There's the coast. Just hand flying. It's actually kind of fun to hand fly this thing. The Phoenix, maybe it's my side stick. I don't know. I have a hard time with it at times. There we go. Beautiful. Let's put the autopilot on anyway. That's just so I don't screw something up. So I can look outside a little bit. X-Plane default. There's some golf courses. They actually, was there like an X-Plane update? Because there are a lot fewer golf courses here. Usually the landscape is just littered with golf courses. All right, slats can come in. That can go off. That can go off. And we are accelerating. Not bad. X-plane, not bad. Yeah, guys, this looks pretty good. I'm not going to lie. This looks pretty good. Huh, okay. Hina's going to try to chase me down. Exactly. Skepper, look to the left of the terminal. Sorry, man. I missed that part of the chat. Yeah, can you move? Like, can you move at all? Like, if you push, like, if you advance the throttle. Oh, let's go open climb. I don't need no altitude restrictions. Come on, we're going all the way up. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have any ECAM messages or anything, right? Beautiful, though. How do we do outside views? Oh, we have to use the... you can't, like, bind an outside view, I guess, in VR. You have to use the little thing. And you know what? I'm just not messing with it right now. Oh, maybe we will. Let's go outside. Views, chase. Oh, sorry. Watch your ears. How do we move around? There we go. Delta. And you know what? I probably shouldn't have yanked around on the stick like that, because I don't know. Does that affect it? No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect what happens inside when you're in external view. Anyway. Bye-bye Cancun. What is it? Is that...
American 1547. We are just becoming established on the Aorus 3, 1 2 left.
Oh, nice. Somebody else. Cancun's getting some traffic. What do we have here? Houston Center. That's it. Houston Center. And I don't know where they are on the map. Look at this. Right on the departure, except we got cleared all the way up to our assigned flight level. So we're going to disobey the altitude restriction there. Let's go back outside. That was a cool view. It's very odd. I'm sorry, RJ Bishop, what's going on, man? Howdy, Simpilot just joined. Thanks for the subscription. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the crew. Hope you're enjoying the content, and yeah, have fun in chat. We're just getting on our way. One of our mates is unfortunately stuck on the ground at Cancun with what appears to be some sort of I guess a nose wheel issue. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. These should have already been off. Real Pro Pilot here. Ding the cabin crew. Get up and do your jobs. Oh, we can do a cabin tour. That's right, because we have the ability to. We'll do it when we get up to cruise, because we can kind of teleport around with the VR controller. I do like that about what do you call it? X-plane, is that you can sort of teleport around. Let's go back outside real quick. There we go. Beautiful. You know, the sim's looking good. The weather looks good. Those clouds are nice. It looks like Cancun to me. I don't know. Airplane's shaking around a little bit, which is kind of odd, but I think that looks pretty good. Right? You guys tell me. I don't know. It's not the worst. I mean, it's obviously not MSFS's ground, textures, but I think that's pretty good. Looks like a Delta A321. Well, let's pop back. Let's pop back into the pilot view and reset our view, because we completely screwed it up by doing that. Let's get back in the seat here. There we go. Very nice. Contact Houston at waypoint MYDIA. That's a good call. Yeah, I'll check the OFP. That'll have the FIR boundaries. But Scapper, good call, mate. Good call. Oh, that's right. You're in the headwind. Oh, you're in the. Oh man, yeah, that's like a freeware developmental type aircraft. Sorry, man, that sucks, man. Yeah, RJ Bishop, do I have some kind of YouTube stabilization going on? Not really. Unfortunately, that gets worse in X-plane. In MSFS, I've got tools that I can use to reduce that, to reduce the jitter. But an X-Plane, unfortunately, no. So sorry about that, man. Yeah, I know it gets a little irritating. Honestly, it's one of the reasons why I don't do as many X-Plane streams as I do MSFS, because MSFS in VR is just better. It just is. I hate to say it. Because I like X-Plane, it's just MSFS is better in VR. So yeah, RJ, man, sorry. Just like zoom in or something. I don't know. I wish there was more I could do about that, and I wish I was a better streamer. To be honest, a pro streamer would probably be able to figure that out. Oh, sorry, man. Big Cat, it worked fine when you flew the headwind this morning. Yeah, Enon's done flights in the headwind too. I don't know what's going on, man. MPD, what's up? Flight's good. Flight's going really good, actually. ToLiss never lets you down. It was a little stuttery on the ramp for some reason. Now, also, I had some headset issues right before. Well, actually, as I was starting the flight to start the stream, and I had to reset my headset, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe it has to do something to do with those black bars. I don't know. That should smooth out as we get into cruise, by the way, because right now, like, it is smooth as silk up here right now. As I move my head, and I'm trying to move it slowly, there's no jitter. And you can see we're locked in at 36 FPS, which is half of my refresh rate in this Quest. So, I think when the FPS dips below 36, we get some jittery bars. Big Cat, you're still trying to help Anon, man, that sucks. Scapper, we're going through him, starting MYDIA to Cully. Cool, awesome. And Scapper, is Atlanta on at all? Is Atlanta Center? They weren't, but... Oh, Big Cat, that could be right. Big Cat. Oh, I bet the tug is still stuck to your nose gear. Oh, man. If that's it, Big Cat's a genius. That's happened to me before. What if you... Oh, man. I wonder if that's it. 18,000. Is that standard? Oh, that's nice. It sets it all over the place, too. Scapper, Atlanta hopped on right as I said that. You know, sometimes you have good luck, sometimes you have bad luck. I'm used to the latter. The former, good luck. ATL came online. Things are looking up for the VR sim pilot community. Because the more ATC, the better, right? I mean, come on. I want carnage. Seatbelts on, off. You guys can get up, move around. No smoking sign. We'll leave that on. We'll leave that on. If I feel that the flight is going so poorly that any of our passengers that do choose to, light up their Marlboros, I will turn the non-smoking sign off. But I think right now the flight is smooth. Nobody should be craving nicotine back there. Everyone should be very calm and collected, and no big deal. Big Cat, who hasn't had an invisible tug connected to their aircraft? Yeah, how much profanity have you let out due to the fact that you can't move, and then realize that there's just a stupid tug connected to your aircraft, and then you're like, and then you start cursing at the tug. Oh man. MPD Explorer. How did Cloudbot not catch that? I think you meant Shift P, and I think you missed a letter, my friend. Scapper, you know what? Just for fun, you've got to turn it off. Do it. Reed, we are in spirit. Seatbelt sign is complimentary today. Exactly. We're in Delta. We run a tight ship here at virtual Delta Airlines. This is Delta 1202, operated by VR Air today. Click break on your keyboard. Yeah, it's getting a lot of advice, man. NPD Explorer. I don't know how Cloudbot didn't catch that. Yet, if you try to use like 6 capital letters in a row, it'll bust you. I don't know. I don't understand, man. Anon, yeah, exactly. Can you put MPD in a timeout? Folks, was there an update to X-Plane that I missed? Because aside from that irritating eye adaptation thing, the clouds look pretty good, right? I mean, this ain't bad. Like, I can deal with this. We can do this. I think next maybe we'll try the Zebo. It's been a while, and Zebo's gone through a bunch of updates. But I think I could live with this. Just pull up our Atlanta charts. Let's get our OFP up too and do a fuel check. What are we off to here? Zopki. Zopki, 16 minutes. We're not quite there. We got 23 miles to run. We're at 13 minutes. That sounds about right. 8.3 tons left. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of gas. Why are we so efficient? Well, because we're creeping up. All right. I'm not sure I like that. What was our cost index? Oh, we just accepted the default cost index, didn't we? We did. Oh, 15. Break. We'll never get there. Speed it up. Cruise at 20. I'm fine with that. 20. Yeah, come on. 15. What is this? Spirit trying to save gas? Come on. 15 for a cost index. We'll never, ever, ever, ever get there. Scapper, what's my Mach? 0.68 in the climb here. I'd speeding it up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna settle out here at 0.68. So yeah, give it some gas if you can. I've got a ton of, well, literally tons of fuel. Zopki 8.3, and I've got 9.2 tons showing here. So yeah, feel free to give it some juice. Anon, I think that haters just want to hate. The danger with hatred is that it blinds you from the ability to love. Oh, man. Man, did you... I have nothing to say to that. That's actually very beautiful and very true. But then Anon goes on to say, damn you, A330. Oh, my God. I'm going F18 on this mofo. So in one breath, Anon says... I'm going to try to read this in an eloquent voice. I think that haters just want to hate. The danger with hatred is that it blinds you from the ability to love. And then in the next breath, he says, damn you, A330. I'm going to go F18 on this MFer. Mofo, sorry. Big cat's in the eye of the beholder, I guess. And my eye has wandered to MS. You guys are getting philosophical AF on us today. Jeez. MPD, time for cost index of 80. Let's do it. Anon, intercept in progress. No, it's a... Oh, sorry, man. I'm not... Alright, I can't laugh at that. That sucks, man. Spawn in at, like... I don't know. What's on the way... What's on the way to Cancun? Not much. Like Houston or something. Spawn in somewhere else. Anon, don't do as I do, children. Now, you all should do as Anon does. You all could take many lessons in how to live your life. As you could from a lot of the folks in chat here. Reed, this is an emotional stream all of a sudden. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Flying out over the Gulf of Mexico does wonders for your FPS. If you guys want to really boost your FPS, fly out over open water. Scapper, I had to move chat so you guys can actually see kind of what's going on out here too. Scapper says, you know you do that already, that one F-16, yes, that's right. You know, Scapper, I had forgotten about that. That F-16 intercept that you executed so brilliantly that caused, I think, 3 RAs. And I think I was in an aircraft that actually responds to an RA. By, you know, automatically taking over conflict avoidance, and I believe I had to apologize to ATC several times. So right, looking back on it, we can all laugh. At the time, Scapper, I was less than happy. Yeah, it was the PMDG. That was good times. Good times. Folks, if you haven't noticed, this channel's kind of about having fun. You got to go pretty far to irritate the person trying to operate these aircraft. Right, Micah? Mr. Sidestep. Scapper oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah, that was fun. It actually added to the overall enjoyment of the stream. So, you know what? Here's the thing. I mean, we were on VATSIM, so I was kind of... I mean, I wasn't going to say anything. Like, hey, we're on VATSIM. You're under control of... was it Atlanta Center? I forget who was controlling us at the time. Like, you know what? If Scapper wants to do that on VATSIM, that's VATSIM's to deal with. Reed, just... Oh, man. Look, Reed, please, if you are a controller controlling tower at Atlanta today, or B, in contact with any controllers at Atlanta who may or may not be controlling tower, could you please just not say anything? Because I'd rather not. Especially in an Airbus, and here come the excuses, folks. My side stick sucks. So it's hard enough for me to land the Airbus just because this Thrustmaster TM16000M POS is hard enough. It's just not accurate especially in pitch. And the way I have it set up, I wish I had it like, you know what I'm going to do during the break? I'm going to grab a couple of really big books that I no longer use, and I'm going to prop this up because it's sitting down it's sitting down like here. Well, actually it's sitting down too low. I need it up higher. So when I take a break, I'm actually going to put that up. I'm going to put the side stick up on some big... You know what I have is a bunch of copies of the Far Aim. Although I don't know if they're wide enough. I got a bunch of aviation books that I no longer use because they're outdated. And we'll build ourselves up a little bit of a rest for the side stick. And then I will have less of an excuse for... horrible landings in these aircraft. Let's go ahead and just... Let's tune Houston Center so we get a little bit of chit-chat. 2134425. And, yep. Sorry, Scapper, you were right. After MYDIA, we're in his sector. So that's awesome. Okay, cool. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Wow, that's a great map. I haven't used X-Plane in so long. I forgot how awesome. Like Avatab, and this thing's been out for like 3 years too. Avatab is just awesome. Who's that? Scapper, I think that's you behind me. But yeah, look at that. So we got a little map here. I think we can see Scapper right there. And awesome. Good. Yeah, just a chill stream. This is a long stream. So my goal was to kind of let's really test out the ToLiss A321 with X-Plane 12 on a long real-world flight. I mean, long for me. Now there are much longer flights. Like I think there was one from like, you know, I was just on FlightAware looking up 321 flights, and I think there was one from like, was it like Phoenix to like JFK or something? I mean, there was like a 5-hour flight. I'm like, there's no chance. I mean, no way. Although that might be fun. I don't know. It's kind of comfortable. I mean, the VR headset. I've got the custom. Is it the? I think it's the Kiwi strap for the Quest 2, and it actually makes it really comfortable. Like I could wear this thing for a long time because it keeps all the pressure, not the pressure, but it keeps like the headset, the weight on your head, but it's padded and it keeps it off my nose, which kind of makes me talk funny. Actually, my voice doesn't sound like this, but the headset does kind of pinch my nose a little bit. So if I sound nasally on stream, that's why. Scapper was, oh, it's Denver. All right, you let you. Thanks to you, you purchased an Oculus. Awesome, man. And now you can't fly 2D anymore. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Because now, welcome to the world of trying to get your VR experience dialed in super smooth, man. That, hey, I'll tell you, seriously, you know what, Ja, you made my new year already with that comment. Because that absolutely embodies one of the primary reasons for this channel, is to show people how epic VR is. That's like number one, tied for number one is just let's have fun. That's actually number 1A. 1B, show how epic VR is. And then 2, you know, help each other out to tune our setups to the point where we get the maximum enjoyment out of them. So Ja, man, that is awesome, and thank you for thanks for posting that, man. That really does make my day. Read neither of those. Good idea though. Okay. Do not contact the ATC, please. Micah, Mike is back. Micah, do not read any of Reed Aviation's comments, please. Scapper, Atlanta to, I don't know where ICN is in the 350. JFK to LAX in the 321 Neo. Yeah, that's like a 5 or 6 hour flight. Sorry, guys. We just got a text from somebody here. I think it is Ms. VR Sim Pilot. It is. Oh, Mom is taking me to CBS. Okay, well, enjoy. Hold on, let me just text her back. Okay. Say hi to everyone. Never text and fly, people. I will say, and Micah, I don't know, have you ever flown with an instructor or a DPE even, who used their cell phone inappropriately, let's just say, in various phases of flight. Anyway, let's see, you know, except when your nose wheel doesn't work. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Ja, enough respect. No, I mean, enough respect back to you, though, by the way, for taking the plunge. Serious, and all honesty. Congrats, and look, if you need help or ideas or just want to bounce stuff off anybody, hit up the Discord. There's a bunch of us in there that are obviously, you know, using VR now, and if you don't like something with your setup, we'll try to help you out. So awesome, man. Anon, and get the tug to take you back to the gate. Oh, the tug to take you back to the gate. Oh, that's embarrassing. If you had to get a tug back to the gate. Micah, thoughts on X-Plane and the ToLiss 321? I was just saying, it's real. It's good. I mean, I think somebody was saying, I'm sorry, I forget who it was, who was saying that the black bars on the side on YouTube are a little more than like the MSFS streams, just because I don't have OpenXR Toolkit to kind of tune things out in terms of the head shaking. But Micah, it's awesome. It's awesome. The way it hand flies. I mean, I could have flown pretty much up to 10,000 feet just hand flying it, but I wanted to kind of get back with chat and do an outside view. But I mean, hand flying it on the departure, it was like fingertips, you know, fingertip inputs on the stick, even with my terrible stick. So yeah, man, real good. Reed is now in contact with Micah about a sidestep. Micah, oh man, please do not. Yeah, Micah, texting and flying is not legal. I would never do it. But I have flown with, never mind, I don't even want to say, not my partner. My partner would never do that in the airplane. But I have flown with people who should not have been doing that, who did that. Oh, Soul, okay. So yeah, tech, don't put your phones away. I mean, literally put your phone in airplane mode. FCC has things to say about phones that are not in airplane mode. According to the it's weird. It's a weird rule overlap. The FAA could care less, and I forget what FAR, Micah, maybe you know it or can look it up, the FAR that says, you know, you cannot use electronic devices unless they have been deemed by the PIC to not interfere with the operation of the aircraft. Okay, that's the FAA, that's a FAR. The FCC says put them in airplane mode.
Cross Tibby at 1000 American 2359.
Scapper, Ja, what's the Discord? Ja, check the description of the stream. There's a link to the Discord in the description of the stream, man. Scapper, for you, you don't have black bars at all. Oh, money. Okay, maybe it was just and that's another thing too. You know, YouTube. There's a lot in between my headset and your monitor. So yeah, if it's a bandwidth issue on the receiver side, I don't know. I just heard the garage door. Sorry, hang on one second, guys. My phone's blowing up. My daughter's probably saying, "Hey, do you want anything?" Oh, never mind. That's all good. That's just my daughter. Ms. VR Sim Pilot and Mrs. VR Sim Pilot are headed to CVS to pick something up for Ms. VR Sim Pilot, who has another day off of school tomorrow. I thought everybody went back tomorrow. I guess not. Anon, you're hunting for a rogue. You're hunting for a rogue Delta 321 somewhere in the Gulf of Mexico. Hey, that was weird. What just happened to me, by the way? So you can see it's a little bit hazy out there. I had the headset off for a minute. I was looking at my phone. I kind of was moving my head around a little bit. I was looking at chat. I swear, in my mind, the aircraft was banking hard right. So Spatial D, that was Spatial D. That was pretty cool, actually. I mean, that does happen in the sim. Mike, I think you said something yesterday. Spatial D in 321 as we were on the approach to Sarasota. That happens. It really does happen in the sim, in VR. I don't know if it's X-Plane's eye adaptation or just the way the weather, and actually this happens. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be flying in hard IMC to get Spatial D. It can happen easily at night. And you, man, in the US, you don't need an instrument rating to fly at night. You can easily get spatially disoriented at night. I think we just crossed into his FIR, by the way. Did we get a contact me? Let me call Houston up real quick. Houston Center, good evening. Delta 1202, level 350. I think we just crossed into your FIR. Uh-oh. 34425. Are we not? Oh, jeez. Huh. Houston Center Delta 1202 is level 350. Are my bindings messed up? Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. That's weird. I don't like that. Huh, okay. I did, oh man, I hope this doesn't, oops, not that. Oh, there we go. Jack Center's online, is that? Oh, what happened? Oh my gosh. Sorry for that freak out. Something just happened with my headset. Oh man. I just want to complete this flight, folks. Jacksonville Center is online. Okay, that's cool. Are we going into Jack's Land? I don't know if we are or not. Delta 3271.
You said 2524 heavy for over 40, 20 miles.
I don't think we need to be on with Jacksonville, so I'm sorry about chat. I'll get with you in a second. Yeah, we should be with Houston Center. Anybody on Houston Center frequency? Can I get a radio check for Delta 1202?
25.5, currently 2359.
Hang on a second, guys. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I think I have it set is the thing. Hold on. Oh, man, please don't. No, that's not what I want to do. All right, hold on. Here. Joystick. X-Pilot radio push to talk. Yeah, it's bound. It's bound. I can't be there yet. Maybe I'm not. You know what? I think, Scapper, you're right, but that's like a different Houston Center. Like, if you look at this map, and unfortunately, I don't have a VATSIM map. Like, there's a Houston Center that's like, it controls, Micah, maybe you know more about this, but I think there's a Houston Center that controls the Gulf of Mexico. And I don't think we're in this guy's area of control. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So, okay, I think we're fine. Mikey, you did 10 hours of night training, learned turn lights way down. Exactly. Yep. You've done since a good bit. I love flying at night, by the way. But yeah, Micah, thanks for the reminder. But yeah, no, it's set. It's set. Anon, could you hear me when I was on Unicom, by the way? Could you confirm that when we were on Unicom back at Cancun that you could hear me? Jax is way north. You go through them. Anon, yeah. Scapper, make sure X-Pilot's showing my transmission. I don't know how to do that. Micah, correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a different Houston Center. Yeah, exactly. All right, awesome. Thanks, man. Anon, can I not use SimAware from the Oculus menu? No, I don't. I could if I had my browser up. I don't want to push it. I don't want to push it. First guys I'm going to contact is Jax. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. And if we look on our OFP, it actually will show us that, I think. We're off to Naval, and then it looks like, when are we going to contact Jax? Miami, but they're not online. Okay, so after CIGAR, we'll contact Jacksonville Center. Awesome. You know what we can do is at CIGAR, and one thing we can do is turn these lights the heck down, right? Why aren't they going? What the heck? Oh, that's the flood. There we go. Very nice. Okay, that was really bright. Let's turn this guy down too, because it's the middle of the day. X-Plane's lighting is still a little meh. But that's fine. Okay, all right. I think we're good. We can put a fix ring in at CIGAR. Let's dim this too, right? There we go. Let's go to CIGAR. Actually, I don't think we even need to go to that fix info. CIGAR, and give ourselves a nice little reminder. 5 miles out. There we go. Cool. Awesome. You did hear me on the ground. Awesome. Okay, then it's working. That's working. Who's flying Delta 3271? I don't know. Question, why don't I fly at night? I do fly at night. Who said I don't fly at night? I said you could get spatially disoriented at night. No, I fly at night. I love to fly at night. Especially, in the summertime, after the convective, just the updrafts, that are caused by the heating of the Earth's surface are done. Nighttime is a great time to fly in the summer. Actually, anytime. It's peaceful. It's amazing. It's just beautiful. Now, when I fly at night, I tend to, I haven't. I'm trying to think of the last cross country I did at night. I guess I went. No, did I see my dad? Did I go to N47? No, I went to Raleigh exec at night. Oh, good. Right controller battery low. Fantastic. I went to Raleigh exec at night, but I went IFR. Just because I tend to go IFR on long cross countries anyway. But yeah, Mike, exactly. It's you just don't get the convective, you know, the heating of the ground causing any kind of convective updrafts and stuff like that. It's calmer. Usually the winds are calmer. And it's just, I don't know what it is. It's also just like mentally calmer. It's beautiful. I mean, you get, like Micah said, I mean, you turn the panel lights down just enough to see them. You know, you let your eyes adjust, 30 minutes before. You let your night vision get fully established. No bright lights. It's hard with the hangar though, because unfortunately inside the hangar, the lights are kind of bright. But yeah, you let your eyes adjust. And once you're in that true kind of night vision mode, it's beautiful. The lights on the ground from the air are just amazing. Micah usually gets flight following on any flight longer than an hour. Yeah, why not, right? This is my personal opinion. I mean, flight following is there for you to take advantage of for situational awareness. I mean, obviously you're not ATC's first priority, but why wouldn't you take advantage of it? I mean, I know some guys that they just don't do it. Like, no, I'm not getting flight following. I don't need to get flight following. I'm BFR. Who do I don't need to be talking to anybody. Well, yeah, you don't need to be, but why not? Take advantage of it. Why not be in contact with somebody, who could help you? God forbid, in the case of an emergency, you're already on with ATC. You don't need to be, you should be monitoring guard, 121.5, but you don't need to be fumbling around to declare an emergency. You even not in an emergency situation, you can ask for help. You can ask for vectors, workload permitting. Anyway. In my opinion, it's a good idea. I mean, everybody's got, ADSB in these days, and we all see most of the aircraft around us anyway, but it's kind of nice to have extra SA in the form of ATC, saying, well, traffic, 2 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, 4,500. Just to kind of help you point out traffic, stuff like that. I don't know. Plus, to be honest with you, I kind of like having the radio on in the background to listen to anyway. Mikey, you're going to do a flight for your virtual airline from Huntsville to Atlanta. Why not? Oh, yeah, nice, man.
You seem familiar at 12,000 feet, direct.
In the PMDG? Sweet. Wait. Anon, are you flying again? Okay, so we just passed Snacker. Snacker's 38 minutes, 40 minutes. We're a little bit slow. 7.2 tons on the OFP, 7.8. And we've used 2.8. This wants us to have used 3. We're looking good.
We're just off the A12 at San Antonio.
Let's go outside. Hang on a second here, folks.
Southwest 3359, runway 13
Oop,
right.
sorry.
Taxi November 13.
No, not much to see up here. Hey, MSFS is looking pretty good, though. Look at those contrails. Sorry about the racket. That's looking pretty good, everybody. In my opinion, that is looking pretty good. Even the sun, alright, well that's a disc, but the sun reflection, that looks pretty darn good. I don't know, folks. I think we're going to do some more X-plane flights so far. And Amzer said that the Phoenix has the ability to do this. I didn't know that, but I love that. I love the fact that you can move the seat. Yeah, it's so cool. Anon, are you really in an F-18? Alright, let's... Where is Anon? Is he showing up on the map? Oh, no, I don't see anybody on the map. Oh. Zoom in a little bit. Is Anon about to intercept us over the Gulf of Mexico? Why? Why are you doing that to us, sir? Let's tune Jacksonville Center then, if that's the first one that we're going to be on with. 135925, 135925. Awesome. Excellent. You can't confirm nor deny. 810 knots, username Anon. All signs point to yes. Micah chemtrails, exactly. Get your tinfoil hat on. Alright, so that's irritating. Watch this. Alright, so sitting back here, kind of washed out, lean forward a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably what it's supposed to look like. Alright, well, maybe that's why I was spatially disoriented. How realistic is that? I don't know. And where are our... do these work? These don't work. Yeah, maybe it's realistic. I don't know. You know?
November Delta Romeo 81.
Flying in bright sunlight. Sun is up there somewhere. It's kind of realistic, I guess, off the windscreen. I'm not gonna go here nor there on the eye adaptation, to be honest with you. I don't find it terribly unrealistic in VR. I don't find it terribly unrealistic. I know a lot of people on the X-Plane forums have been whining about it in VR. I'm not terribly I'm okay with it. He's northeast of you now. Okay. Alpuck fix. All right. Do I have traffic on? I've
do the direction, do the LOA with the land. I gotta get you in the odd altitude. You said flight level 350.
Yeah, I have TCAS on. Yeah, I got. It's on. It's all. And it's on. So yes, I am on. Traffic is on. Right? You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Let's move the view over here and take a look at this. Oops, that's not the one. This is the one. So look at here. We've got TARA. It's in neutral. I guess I should put that below at this point. And it's on, and we're on system 1. And we're squawking 2000. So yeah, it's on. I should be seeing traffic if there is any. I just set it to below because we're at 350. Mikey, you can't. Yeah, it's a good point, Mike. Can't intercept the VATSIM. Yeah. So yeah, careful, Anon. Scapper did this to me and got a talking to, so just be careful. Mikey, your eyes adjust based on how much light you have coming into them. Yeah, I mean, it's a little. The transition is a little much. You know what? I will gripe about it because that to that, like you guys are seeing this, that to that. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the transition is not right. It's real for a camera. Yeah, exactly. Scapper now Anon is learning. Careful, guys. Don't get a phone number. Big Cat, when you see video in a cockpit, exactly what it looks like, but not your eyes. Yeah, I guess I don't disagree. RJ says VAT Spy shows him south of me. Okay, I got a bunch. I got some Rios here with me. Excellent.
In 19 miles, a Airbus 21 Neo. He's gonna be descending down a 330.
How do I don't know how to get traffic on or off. Oh, here, let's see. My aircraft, other aircraft, yeah. Yeah, other aircraft is turned on. I don't know. Maybe it's just Avatab doing Avatab-y things. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see any traffic on here. Am I on VATSIM? Do you guys see me on VATSpy or map.VATSIM?
Contact ground 121.9 when you get off the runway.
Yeah, because I don't see anybody else for some reason. Why don't we close that and maybe reload it? Nope. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's a little bit too early to be briefing the approach. I'm sorry, the arrival. What other maps do we have here? I think this is open top. Yeah, we're just going to leave it here. I guess we could use the X-plane map. Well, that was a fail. Let's go back to open top. Yeah, I hate messing around with stuff. I always feel like if I do like just one extra thing, it's just gonna crash the sim. So let's just go ahead and leave that where it is.
And 1336, I got the Trident. American 1336, roger. He's at 35. You're at 33. Should be no issue. Just want to give you a heads up.
Scapper, you may have taught him to mess with my TCAS as well. Well, I'm pretty sure that's not possible. Exactly, Micah. Okay. Yeah. Micah, you're not flying in MSFS. When you right-click, all the lights flicker. That's weird. I don't know why. RJ Bishop. Oh, he's 100 miles south. Maybe. Oh. Contact. Contact bearing. What is that? 120. Flight level 302. Looks like he's on an intercept vector. Is this you, Anon? What's the traffic radius? It doesn't tell me. Oh, yeah, on TCAS. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. Big Cat, you're in a flight factor 7.5 right now, and there's no adaptation at all. Oh, that's cool. Maybe it's up to the individual manufacturer to set that. You know, and you're going to have to call off the intercept if it reaches the checks FIR. Yeah, exactly. I'm getting close, man. Actually, I'm not. I think I got another like 35 track miles to run. I should tell you. I got 66 miles to run. Sorry, 66 miles to go. That's not you. That's AMX 429. Oh, okay. All right. Uh-oh. Contact. Pairing 010 3 flight level 365. 400 knots closure. I think I just picked you up on our scope, Anon. Careful now. Don't take off ATC. I think you're still good. Bingo. Can we get a visual on this guy? I feel like we're in a dogfight. In an Airbus 321. Fox 3? What? How dare you, sir? Deploy countermeasures. Chaff, flares. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I've never done any DCS. I will tell you that last night, my daughter and I watched the ball drop. She went to bed about midnight. And then I forgot that I had The Hunt for Red October DVR'd. So I watched it. I was up until like 3 in the morning watching that. I love that movie. We should do a VR dogfight. That'd be epic, actually. Yeah, just like multiplayer VR dogfight. I have the F-22. I'll take the F-22.
All you gotta do is respond to that saying that you will descend via the Seinfeld 1 or 2.
That'd be awesome. You know, it's a great old school movie. I saw that movie in 1990 with my mom on like a mom-son movie date. I can still remember the theater where we saw it, the popcorn that I ate. That was like one of those just really fun like experiences you have with a parent. It's just my mom and I. It was awesome. I was a huge Tom Clancy fan. I think I'm gonna say that Red Storm Rising may have been one of the first, like, I'll use air quotes, adult, you know, like adult, meaning like grown-up novels that I read. and then Hunt for Red October. I read them, I guess, out of order. But yeah, Red Storm Rising was, I think, the first like big novel that I ever read as a kid, and I read it a bunch of times. I was hooked. Yeah, and I agree, man. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to get all emotional and stuff, but yeah, I remember specific times just kind of hanging out with my mom or my dad. Like, you know, I have a sister and I love her and everything, but, you know, like those times where it was like just me and one parent without the other parent, without a sibling. Yeah, just really great times. Alec Baldwin was a baby. He was, man. He was so young. I realized that last night when I was watching. I'm like, who is that? Oh my gosh, that's Alec Baldwin. Yours was Star Trek Generations, like grown-up movie, yeah. Now I'll tell you, and I'll date myself big time. So my parents at home, like they for some reason they didn't really care what we watched with them, like on VHS. We watched a whole lot of horror movies, like rated R horror movies, as younger kids. My sister and I. My sister's 3 years younger than I am. I remember being very uncomfortable with some of the scenes in those movies watching with mom and dad. Great parents, though. My parents were awesome. Oh, T2. I saw T2 with friends. RoboCop, that was... I never saw that in the theater. I don't think I was allowed to see that one for some reason. I was pretty young when that came out. Big Cat, you were watching a movie on Netflix last night called The Western Front. Oh yeah, yep. That's a very old movie. I watched that movie. Big Cat, it's called All Quiet on the Western Front. That is a classic. That is a great movie. One of the best World War I movies ever made. All Quiet on the Western Front. Yes. We watched that in 7th grade history class. Yes. Great movie. It is intense. Absolutely. I mean, at the time, obviously Saving Private Ryan, for its accurate depictions of the invasion of Normandy and Omaha Beach, is incredibly intense and graphic, and accurately so, apparently, according to people who were there. But yeah, for the time, that movie was pretty intense. And RoboCop was brutal for a kid. Yeah, it's brutal for can't talk for an adult. Let's turn them down. I love the fact that you can turn down ATC using the comm volumes, in the actual aircraft. I wish V-Pilot would get that ability. How hard is that really? I don't know. Big Cat, they were real men back then. You can't imagine, I'm with you, Big Cat. I'm with you. I had an uncle who was my grandfather's, so my grandfather's sister, so my great aunt's husband, Uncle Charles, and I actually have a picture of him, and I'm not going to show you because I'm in VR, but I have a like his army. It's a portrait almost of him in his army dress uniform. Anyway, long story short, he was second wave at Omaha Beach, so not what you saw, in Saving Private Ryan exactly, but still incredibly intense. Landing on that beach, hours after the first wave, but just a different class of people. Now this is World War II. All Quiet on the Western Front, obviously, is World War I. But I'm talking about the greatest generation, and I just have it's like beyond respect. It's awe, and I don't know. Even as a kid, talking to some of my grandfather's friends, who would come over, who. Most of them were in the European theater. My grandfather, actually, who I never got the privilege to meet, he unfortunately died in a car accident when my mother was young. He served in the U.S. Marines. He was at Guadalcanal in the Pacific. Unfortunately, I never had the privilege to meet him. But anyway, just I could go on and on. Anyway, how about the paratrooper scene from Band of Brothers? Yeah, Big Cat. Yeah, the 101st and the 82nd. You know, dropping in there at night. So my wife and I have a little bit of time. Actually, we need to pay attention because we're crossing CIGAR. My wife and I took a tour when we were in France before our daughter was born of a lot of Normandy. And Saint Mary Église is a town. I think it was featured in Band of Brothers, where a lot of the American 82nd and 101st ended up rallying and forming up into small units and actually attacking German positions in that town. Total chaos, though, as the drop was still happening. There's still an effigy to a paratrooper named John Steele, whose parachute got hung up on the church spire in the main square of St. Mary Église. And he lived, but his parachute got hung up, and he was hanging from this church spire with German infantry just taking pot shots at him from the town square. And he was hit multiple times, I believe. Survived. I think he survived. Anyway, they still have his effigy on a parachute hanging from this church spire in that town square. And as you drive through that part of Normandy, it's amazing to see. They houses and farms not only fly the French flag, they'll fly the American, the Canadian, and the British flag alongside at the same height as the French flag. That's how much they appreciate it. Anyway, sorry to go off on this tangent. 135925. Jack Center, good evening. Delta 1202's level 350.
1202, Jacksonville Center, good evening. Reset transponder squawk 1017.
1017, Delta 1202. This is always an exercise in aims.
$1.24, Boeing 767.
7.
Playable 30.
Sorry about the weird view. Anyway, plane's getting blasted out of the sky. Yep. Young Aviator, you have no clue what I'm talking about. Young Aviator.
1202, radar contact over charge.
Evening. Young Aviator, yeah, you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, and that's cool. But it's an amazing part of history, and if you're at all interested in history, and just amazing sacrifice, not only for country but for your fellow comrades, it's a really interesting thing to learn about. Big Cat, those planes were taking so much anti-aircraft fire, it was ridiculous. Yeah, it was. Those C-17s flying in over the coast of France. Was that the night of June 5, early morning June 6. Yeah, nuts, right? That's crazy. Too close. You have a second Delta target in the Gulf. All right, I'm going to stop talking about history and World War II. It's actually something I kind of focused on in college as well. But anywho, Anon, is this you? You need to break this off, sir. You are now entering Jacksonville's airspace.
Who gave you the 26?
Turn and burn, heading 180. Exactly. Break off contact. Break off.
Runway, so turn left on Echo. Get off the runway, contact the ground for...
Young Aviator, yes. I'm talking about World War II, specifically the combined invasion of France, Operation Overlord, in the early summer 1944. June 6th is what kicked it off.
Metro 4160.
Night of June 5, day of June 6, D-Day 1944. So, yep, Young Aviator, World War II. I could talk about it for a long time, but hey, we're in an X-Plane 12, man. X-Plane 12, ToLiss 321, looking really good. The shades work in this thing? Hold on, I've never tried this. Nope. Do the shades work in the ToLiss? They do not, which is fine. Yep.
Hour 22 Jacksonville Center, squawk 1050.
Let's see. Step deleted. What did I do? What did I do?
Number 530 Charlie.
Oh, I guess this, for some reason, wanted us to do a step climb. But we had 350 filed, so I think we're fine.
Straight out departure approved.
Takeoff, runway 24, 90530.
How about some fixed rings? Let's delete this one. We don't need CIGAR anymore. Actually, we don't need to delete it. We can just overwrite it. KATL. What runway are we expecting again? I forget.
$10. Contact Atlanta Center 132.97. See ya.
Atlanta Center 132.97. See ya.
Darn it.
$22. Radar contact for Apollo.
27 left.
Maintain flight level 350 for an LOA with Atlanta.
7
Maintain
left.
flight level 350, acknowledgement.
What is the airport elevation? It is about 1,000 feet. So 34 times 3. Math again. My old friend math. 102. 34 times 3 is 102. There we go. Let's put another one in.
November 13153 Yankee.
Atlanta.
Clearance advisor ready. Copy.
27 left.
153 Yankee.
Let's give ourselves a 10-mile fixed ring.
Departure with me, squawk 0704.
Let's go KATL. 27 left. 4 miles. Excellent. You know what we can do too, in case we do get the right side? Let's go to the secondary flight plan, copy the active.
The wind is reporting.
I believe
Wind is reporting 140 at 3, expect runway 19 for departure.
it was 27 left and 26 right. So let's go ahead and put in 26 right. Arrival. ILS. Oops. Clear that. 26 right. Excellent. 26 right. Hobbit GOLLM. Insert. 26 right. Very good. Actually, we can check that. Oops. Secondary flight plan. Secondary flight plan. We can scroll through this and make sure everything looks okay. We should be here in clean view. Sorry guys, just want to check to make sure that we're okay on the arrival here.
30 Charlie, you're leaving the Orlando class Bravo, squawk and maintain
Secondary
VFR.
flight plan.
Safe
Secondary
travels.
flight plan.
Holding VFR 953 Charlie. Thank
We
you.
don't need to be there. We're expecting to come in off of GOLLM. CIGAR. Counter GOLLM. Rohan is above 240. That looks good. Azog. Smog. Above 17. That checks. Hobbit. Above 14. That checks. Ensign at 12. That checks. And then Eagle Shirt. Fogger. It. Yuri. And then Bamboo and AJ is for the right side. Bamboo AJ. Bamboo 4 AJ 2700. Bamboo 4 AJ 2700 looking really good. Let's check that on our actual flight plan too, just to make sure this is okay. So there's GOLLM. Rohan above 240. Yep. Azog. Smog 17. Above 17, sorry. That is good. Hobbit above 14, yes. Ensel above at 12. Ensel's at 12. Eagle Shirt Fogger hit. Eagle Shirt Fogger hit. And then it's going to be Grumpy and Depot for the left side. Matey, get it? Alright, 4,000 Grumpy, 2,800 Depot. Looking good.
Tampa
Awesome.
Altimeter is 3010.
Yeah, arrivals briefed. We'll call that good. Young Aviator, this looks really good like MSFS. Sorry, I missed chat. Yeah, it really does. I'm really happy with this, by the way. Yeah, really happy. Anon, exactly. Yeah, the brave men who kept the world free. Exactly. I mean, that... Yep.
Like the pirate would say, the matey.
Anon, 26 right you had. Okay, it's... I think they're landing 26 right, 27 left, so... Kind of dealer's choice, but we're coming in from the south, so I figured we get the left side. Michael cleared Atlanta. Starting engine's nice.
Looks like we're going to maintain the visuals.
I don't know, low fuel.
Broken at 25,000.
Hey, had your afterburners on, trying to chase me down, man. Scapper, where am I?
502 Alpha, contact the ground.
I don't know. Where am I? It's a good question. I am somewhere 171 miles south of O'Connor Fix. And on the precious smog.
Yeah, weather's all over the place right now. They're reporting hot fog in your area, but clear skies.
And on damn it, Delta 3271, turn off their transponder. Well played, sir. You just got a visual contact on them. Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Kamikaze, I guess, right? You're out of fuel. Alright, I need about a few minutes away here.
Delta 3271, we're with you, flight level 350.
Delta 3271, where are you coming out of?
So I'm going to ask Jacksonville for about 2 minutes away.
Off the coast.
Mike, you're taxiing 18. Nice.
25 miles.
Where are you again? I forget. You said you were going to Atlanta. I forget where you're heading out of. Man, this guy's really loud. Turn this down.
Delta 3271, reset transponder, squawk 101.
Much better. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot that we can actually adjust.
Papa Lima, runway 19, taxi via Romeo, Quebec.
Let's go back to our OFP. When are we going to get kicked over to Atlanta? We're at O'Connor, and we got 161 miles to run. I think we're fine taking a break.
As I said, Tampa's offline. It's not my control.
Atlanta from Hotel Sierra Victor. Ooh, where is that? Is that Birmingham? Where is HSV? I'm sorry, I don't know. Chrome, sir, what's going on? Good to see you, man. I think this is twice in a row. Good morning to you, man. January 2nd. Huntsville. Oh, jeez. Yep. Makes sense. Delta 3271, 400 miles north of the last known position. Now it's a search and rescue op. Jack Center for Delta 1202. Can I get about 2 minutes off frequency?
36 miles south of the Cross City VOR. Good evening.
Center door 99 at level 370.
Oh, 99, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Squawk
Suspected illegal slew. Yeah, I think I was blocked.
1074 door 99.
Jacksonville Center for Delta 1202. Can I get about 2 minutes off frequency?
Give me a call when you're back.
We'll go, thanks. All right, I'll be right back, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Gonna see a weird headset view. Be right back.
30 miles to the east of the Orlando VOR. Due to an LOA with Atlanta, descend and maintain level 350.
Maintain level 350 door 99.
American 1336, descend and maintain 3000. Cover 3000, 1336. Begins 2, descend and maintain 3000.
So maintain 3000.
Delta 225, you on frequency?
Correction, Jacksonville Center, Delta 225, paper.
Roger. Can you flash for me the ident button, please?
Delta 225.
Delta 225, radar contact 11 miles north of the Alpha Lima Delta via ROTGI. And Wiggins 2, how's the cloud level looking in the area? The weather seems to be reporting fine, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's clear. There's clouds off to my right at 5,500.
Alright, sorry about that, folks.
Roger, thanks.
We're back. Ah, good. We're still in the air. Alright. Call him back. Jacksonville Center, Delta 1202 is back. Thank you.
No problem.
Let's see.
Jack Center,
The illegal slew. U.S. Navy has been informed. Scapper, you're in big trouble, man. Chromester, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry, yeah. I had to take a quick break. This is kind of a long flight.
Jack Center, FedEx 3124.
In a good way. It's a fun, long, just hanging out flight here in the ToLiss. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We can do this in X-Plane. We can do it quick. Very quick, I think. Cabin tour, right? Yeah, we can go back here. Here we go. Cabin tour.
Fly runway heading.
Clear for takeoff.
ToLiss cabin is not a whole lot to write home about, but here it is. Making our way back to the aft galley.
1336, turn left heading 090, descend maintain.
There we go.
1600.
Get ourselves a cup of coffee while we're back here. Very nice.
American 1336.
There's no way to actually move forward and back, so we have to kind of teleport. We can park ourselves maybe by the wing. Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, sir. Yeah, sorry. Can you please get your bag out of my way? Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Sorry about your elbow there, ma'am. Alright, let's see. Oh, very nice. Oh, look. Well, okay. Oh, those clouds. There's the clouds. X-Plane, what are you doing to us?
November 153 Yankee, when you get holding short, give me a heads up. Just sorry, I got a lot of traffic.
Who left that cabin door open? Come on. Who left the flight deck door open, rather? Ma'am? Can I get one more small bag of pretzels? Yeah. No, not the peanuts, no. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Field will be at your 11 o'clock, 10 miles reported in sight.
Man, this coffee is cold. Do you mind? Thanks.
Wiggins 2, on that turn, traffic will be an Airbus 321 Neo American type reported in sight.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please have your child stop kicking the back of my seat? Thank you very much.
American 1336, clear.
Enough of that.
Approach runway 36.
Let's see. Chromester, the cabin looks real. It's not bad. It's not as good as the Zebo, in my opinion, but yeah, it's not bad. It's fun. Why not?
The traffic is now,
Let's go ahead and close the door.
2 o'clock, 7 miles.
For some reason, bad things happen to us when we do cabin tours, so I'm not going to mess around with it too much.
Wiggins 2, follow the traffic, cleared visual.
Let's stay up here where we belong.
November 9 Papa Lima, radar contact.
89 cough cough. No, not tonight.
Lima is
No.
29er.
We're not doing that anymore on streams. I'm not letting you know if we're doing that anymore on streams. Too much flack for that, so no. Flyby. You've forgotten to board the plane, Captain. Exactly. Scabber Flight Attendant Simulator. Sorry, that was good. That was a good one. Exactly. Ooh, look at all this, look at all this ATC we've picked up. This is fantastic. Guys, we've gotten really lucky. I didn't expect any ATC in Cancun, but I'll tell you, We got Jacksonville. We're going to pick up Atlanta at O'Connor in about 103 miles. Yeah, this is great. Young aviator. Good evening, passengers. Passengers? Doctor? Anyway. ToLiss has window seat views for... It really does. Yeah, there's like a VR hotspot for every seat. It's awesome. MG King, what's up, man? How are you doing? Chrome Sir, good morning for me, passenger. Exactly. Chrome Sir, which seat would you have been in? You know what? I think for Chrome Sir, he would have been at the very front of that single class cabin. Chrome Sir, please give me some cotton candy. The clouds are attracting me to eat it. You're hungry. Here, let's take an outside view real quick, Chrome Sir, and I will show you some more cotton candy. Watch your ears, this may get loud. It's not that. Well, yeah. Chrome Sir, this is for you. Sorry if this is making you hungry for cotton candy, but yeah. I kind of agree. Ooh, it's pixelated cotton candy, sir. I can't do it. I can't. No, that's one thing I think MSF. Well, one of the. It's another thing I think MSFS has over X-Plane, but I'll tell you, guys. This has been a thoroughly, to this point. Now the flight's not over, but in the ToLiss, this has been an awesome flight. I gotta tell you, this is making me want to buy the 319. Now I never bought the 319, even with X-Plane 11, but the ability to have a 319 to do more real-world 319 routes, I think I might get it. I don't know. I don't use enhanced skyscapes. No, I don't use it, Scapper. I tried it once in X-Plane 11 in VR. It wouldn't work. It was a known issue, and I was actually in contact with the developer to working with him on a couple things, and it just wasn't. It wasn't VR ready. So no. Chrome Sir, exactly. Yeah, get your cotton candy. Oh, I love cotton candy too, Chrome Sir. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. I'm getting hungry too. Anon, the best is yet to come. Exactly. Anon, exactly. The best of X-Plane 12 is yet to come. So, I'm not deleting X-Plane 12. We're gonna do more X-Plane 12 streams. We're gonna do a Zebo stream one of these days. Like probably, maybe the next stream. Maybe we'll go back to back X-Plane 12 streams. Scapper, yeah, but in VR, man, I don't know if it's VR ready for enhanced skyscapes. And I wait until your hand flying this into ATL, and then you instantly remember why I love flight sim prior to MS20. Can't talk. MSFS 2020. Exactly. And even on the departure, being able to just with my horrible TM16000M side stick, being able to. 340 for Delta 1202. Alright. Open, descend, 340.
Got you back, thanks.
Let's... Do we need to reset anything here? Init, maybe? I think we need to say 340, right? For our cruise? I think that's right. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. That's not right. You don't have to reset the cruise flight level, do you? Maybe you do. I don't know. For TOD? Who knows? We did it. It worked. Cruise... Yeah, alright. I think that's fine.
Jack Center, Delta 1371, I think your price, our thing was broken.
Young aviator, do I ever get the feeling about a flight? You do it. Do you ever get that feeling about a flight? You do it, and then it was the best. I have, yeah. There are some flights that like stick out in my mind as being really fun. Honestly, the helicopter flight was really fun. There was a flight we did. I think it was San Diego to San Francisco. I don't think I was even streaming back then, but it was one of the first ones I did in MSFS, where the sun was kind of setting and the clouds were just so, and like I can remember that flight in my mind. So yeah, absolutely.
76 for spacing.
Oh, skyscapes don't work in 12. Exactly. And it needs to be, VR compatible, obviously. Young Aviator, no, I don't think X-Plane 13 is where we're going to see all the, the be-all, end-all of what X-Plane 12 has to offer, if you will. I mean, I think there's a lot of work to be done. You guys remember when X-Plane 11 came out? It was nothing like what we had with X-Plane 11.55. There were so many iterations within, within that X-Plane 11 version history. So Young Aviator, I don't think you need to wait for X-Plane 13 to get, maybe these clouds cleaned up and some other. Excuse me, my voice is cracking. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Have been talking too much. I don't think we need to wait for X-Plane 13 at all. In fact, I think in the next 6 months, we're going to see a lot of improvements. I mean, Laminar is not going to stop working. Like, they may have taken a little time over Christmas to be with their families, and I hope they did. But yeah, they're not stopping with this, And this is pretty good. Like, I'm having a great time here in the ToLiss. This is fantastic. Anon, you were going to join out of HSV, but you're not going to make it. Ah, sorry, man. Chrome sir, pluck some candy and put it in. You're going to come to eat it. And you're making me want cotton candy pretty bad. Although not the blue kind. I like the pink kind. Atlanta is 26 right, 27 left. Awesome. Yeah, we got 27 left in here, and then in the secondary, just in case, we have 26 right ready to go if we get a curveball thrown at us. Micah, awesome. Thanks, man. And on TOD should display on the ND. It should, and it does. Yep, right there. Almost right where we put our fix rank. So that's pretty good. Now we're going to get Atlanta at O'Connor here, which is well before our TOD. So nice. On with the bent arrow. You mean a couple of days ago when we were trying to do spins and stalls, and then finally we got the arrow to spin only by giving it full aft trim. I mean, I spun the trim wheel full aft and had the honeycomb in my chest. Then we got it to spin, and then we couldn't recover because, oh, shocker, trim was full aft. Young Aviator, you was 1 year old when it came out, when X-Plane 11 came out? Oh, awesome, man. Hi. Your title is Young Aviator, so that's cool. Awesome, man. Hey, the fact that you are into flight sim, I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to assume you're under 16 maybe. The fact that you are into flight simulation at that young age is awesome, man. And maybe it'll transfer into actual aviation. I don't know if you have any ideas about, taking a discovery flight or taking flight lessons, maybe getting your private, maybe going further. Anyway, that's awesome, man. Big Cat. Thing is, MSFS never stops developing. Yeah, I mean, Big Cat, when I say like X-Plane 12 is going to keep evolving, that's not like exclusive of the fact that I love MSFS. I mean, it's
What's your Mach number?
I own both sims, so like for me, if they both continue to evolve and get better, it just makes my heart happy. So yeah, MSFS definitely improved the flight models, improve the flight dynamics, and improve how they allow other third-party developers to create better aircraft with better. Sorry, I'm listening for my call sign. Better flight models, yeah, man. But yeah, that's not mutually exclusive, right? Anon, no, I wasn't. I said I didn't need to do it, but I changed the cruise altitude in the MYDIA. And I said I think this will calculate a TOD. Honestly, I don't think I even needed to do that. You should have listened. Yes. One demerit for Anon Flight Simmer for not listening. Time for descent. No, not yet. Not yet. No, we're still... To TOD, we have... by the way, guys, I love this about the ToLiss. You just zap that with the VR controller, and it just pulls it up in front of you. It's in brightness a little bit. To TOD, no, we have 64 miles. 64 miles, and in about maybe 5 minutes, we'll start putting in the numbers for Atlanta. In fact, we should probably focus on that in a second. Oh, you're 11. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. How long until landing? We will be landing at 17:16. So, about 40 minutes or so. 40 minutes. Young aviator, you've been wanting to be a commercial pilot for 4 years. Young aviator, obviously up to your parents and stuff, but you can take flight training now. Now you can't solo until you're 16, but you can take flight training right now if you want to. Anon, you know, it always dissolves into a one versus the other discussion, which you is an odd mindset, but your take is simply Atlanta Center now on 3297 Delta 1202. Have a great night. Yeah.
Contact approach 13347.
My apologies about your saying spirit.
Atlanta approach, good evening, Delta 1202's maintaining 340.
1202 Atlanta Center, welcome.
Atlanta Center, Delta 120, top of descent.
But Anon, I agree with you. The more options, the better. Anon, if one sim isn't for you, then that's not a problem. Exactly. Exactly. And if you're like me, and I think a lot of us, I like both. So that's like double the fun. Chromster, what's my opinion, your bro, about X-Plane 12? I mean, I think X-Plane 12 has better graphics on the ground at the airports. I think MSFS has better, you know, ground textures. I think overall MSFS has a better depiction graphically of the aviation environment. But you know, they're both good. Chromster, I don't know. Big Cat is humans. You're programmed to take sides. Exactly. Look at sports fans. Don't get me started. Big Cat. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There is always at least like a 51 to 49% or a decimal percentage on one way or the other. Oh man, you guys are getting into philosophy now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Young aviator, and you happen to live in the air capital of the world. Nice, man. Anon has preferences between flavors of crisps, but you don't hate one over the other. WTF, the cheese and onion, get out of my house. Ship them to the United States, Anon. I will send you my address. Micah manually fly. The AP's all messed up. Oh no, what are you flying? The PMDG? You're gonna hand fly it the entire way? Oh no, oh no. Micah, you're gonna fly the PMDG, hand flying it the entire way? Man, that's a man of steel right there. Chromster, yeah, no problem. With the opinion, it's my opinion, and that's exactly what it is. Look, Chromster, I am not one of those, you know, I'm not going to call myself a streamer, one of those people who will say, you know, nope, MSFS, only X-Plane, this is awful, I hate it, never going to fly it again. Nope. That's not this guy. I mean, I'll tell you when I don't like something, but it's because I don't like it because I'm here doing it. But this is not a review, you know, of X-Plane 12. And like I said, man, I'm having a good time up here. And I think we're going to have a good time on the approach because I think the flight model is going to be spot on. All right, let's, before we get to top O descent, let's pull the ATIS for Atlanta. Atlanta approach info. That should show up here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's pull that up. Now let's do a few things with. Actually, do this. We don't even need to bend over. Perf. Let's go here. Whoops. No, let's go here. Atlanta arrival information looks like Lima. Is that for us? Sorry, was that for Delta 1202?
1202 affirmative, descend via the Hobbit 2 arrival, altimeter 3015.
Descend via the Hobbit 2 3015 on the altimeter, Delta 1202. Sorry about that. Alright. Cool. Hobbit 2, that's what we planned. 3015 is the QNH. 3015. I keep hitting my honeycomb yoke, which I still have up here. Temps 15. I love the descend via. 190 at 3.
Atlanta approach on 133.47 for Delta 1160. See you.
Cool. Visual 26 right, visual 27 left, that's still the same. So let's actually clear this. Echo 6. Oops. How do I clear it? Echo. Watch my messy handwriting. Echo 6. We have Lima. 3015. That's a 5. Cool. Let's pull the MDA for 27 left. This is 27 left. MDA is 1199.
Charlie at flight level 330.
Cool. That's all in.
29er Charlie, Atlanta Center, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Awesome. So we've got Lima.
Descend my discretion, maintaining to flight level 240 for 29er.
And it's 3015.
Atlanta
Let's
Center,
get the approach up.
Flight level 310.
What's the bottom altitude on this star? It looks like 12,000 feet at Ensel. Be careful not to push or pull that knob as we turn it. Not yet. There we go. Getting close to TOD. Let's zoom in. What are you guys saying? Oh, you're in the Zebo. Young aviator, you respect my opinion. You like both, but you don't have X-Plane. Oh, cool. X-Plane's pretty good. Alright, let's go.
909 Atlanta Center, welcome, maintain flight level 350.
Come on. Uh-oh, why can't I? There we go. Descend, so managed descent. Not open descend, it's managed descent. Excellent. Got that down. It's kind of hard to hit these in VR. To push, you have to kind of click above the knob, and to pull for open is below the knob, and then to turn it, you need to sort of obviously turn it. Anywho, there we go. So we are off to Azog, and this is the Hobbit 2, correct? Yeah, Hobbit 2. We already briefed the arrival. We'll brief the approach in a bit.
390-1538.
Mikey, your flight's been cursed from the beginning. That stinks, man. 3015 Hobbit 2. Yep, we got Hobbit 2 and 3015 is Lima. You guys can't read my chicken scratch. I'm gonna turn ATC up a little bit. I'm sorry, guys, but I gotta be able to hear my call sign. Cool. Looking good. By the way, this is a nice little tablet over here. I mean, it's just it's a little small for VR use, but it's very nice. And now we're getting a little bit of stutteriness. Nothing terrible though. VNAV looks good. We're within the speed bands there. Looking good. And sounds like your 330 flight. You were so proud. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm not laughing. I can't laugh at that. That sucks, man. That just sucks.
321 cross Dutch yet, maintain flight level 240.
I know, I gotta read this. So, lucky you weren't streaming that gem of entertainment. Look, we've all been there.
321 cross Dutch yet,
I can speak as a professional streamer, Anon.
Flight level 240, Southwest 321.
Anon, you think you prefer the lights of the ToLiss compared to the fly-by-wire? Honestly, this airplane, it looks fantastic.
22, say airspeed.
The backlighting seems better. I'm not gonna disagree.
3271, say Mach
It
number.
looks really good. Oops, sorry, it's me.
We are
Zoom in, but yeah, you can.
Delta 1452, with you
You can manipulate
flight level
these.
120.
Yeah, these are, yeah, look at that. You can manipulate.
Delta 1452 with you at flight level 120.
1452 Atlanta Center
Anyway.
climb and
Yeah, I love the ToLiss.
level 3.
I've always liked it. I mean, it just flies
Maintain
nicely.
flight level 35, sir. Delta 1452.
150 runway 20, clear to land wind
All
call.
right, Atlanta approach. I think this is
4407 Atlanta Center climb, maintain flight level 3.
132975. Remember that. 32975.
Your altitude leaving, please.
100, turn right, heading 180. Right, 180.
Oh no.
$99, descend via the Jedi 3 arrival, Atlanta altitude.
That puts it in COM too, not the standby. Why does that not put it in the standby? That's kind of lame.
22, one more time, what's your Mach number?
I think
.77,
X-Pilot is due for an upgrade, because there should be a way to put a frequency in the standby, not COM 2.
We're back in the saddle, thanks.
32975. Alright, so we're waiting for a handoff to approach. 133475. We'll just tune it. 133475. There we go. And then we got tower, and that's it. And in terms of ATIS, we've already got Lima. Cool.
Senator Papa Lima is direct Wanza, request step away
Oh,
for about
why are we
2.5
so
minutes.
slow?
9 Papa Lima, approved, report back.
Huh.
Roger, Senator Papa.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're like really slow. 260 knots.
4407,
We'll
maintain
go with
flight
it.
level 300 for now.
Roger, maintain 300 for the time being for Delta 4427.
West 321, contact checks.
Anon, still nothing with a reload, so you're trying the new installer. Oh, okay. For the 330. Like approach, departure doesn't sound like he's having fun. Uh-oh. Mike is Axiom 100. Okay, cool.
1202, reset transponder, squawk 2012.
2012, Delta 1202.
29er Charlie, I'm saying all kinds of weird things. November 29er Charlie, cross chip right, maintain 1313.
2012.
Land altimeter 3015.
2012.
3015 cross chipper at
3015, so they got a new ATIS apparently. Do they? No. And the altimeter here is showing, yeah, 3015. I see something real quick here, folks. Man, we're really slow. It's weird. Perf. Next phase. Oh, 3015. We've got that. Okay, cool. We got Lima. We have Lima, folks. And we do have the correct MDA, or DA rather, yeah. Cool. I like it. I'm going to jinx this by saying this has been a great flight in X-Plane 12 in the ToLiss A321. The new installer says the toolbar pushback is, that toolbar pushback is not, is incompatible. Oh, hang on, oops. Sorry, man, that sucks. That is not good. At Lima 31.5, we're approaching smog above 170. Excellent. All right. Let's go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt signs and that unsmoking sign. Excellent.
Atlanta Center 15 Sierra is clear of 20, holding on Charlie. Just
sure, our view is correct here. Sorry about all this moving around, and now it's getting a little bit stutterier.
15 Sierra, Roger, straight station Hotel Del Ramp.
There we go.
Hotel Del Ramp 15 have a great night.
Good night. Stellar 24, contact Atlanta approach 133.47, see ya.
3347 at
We
$1.24,
got
see ya.
3347 there.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Sirius 19 Victor Juliet's climbing through 12,000 for 14,000.
9 Victor Juliet, Atlanta Center, climb, maintain 17,000, the correction, the Athens altimeter
Beautiful. Looking good.
is not liking me today. The Atlanta altimeter 3015.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's the problem with the nose wheel. That makes sense. Buzz, what's up, man? Saf, what's going on? Lovely stream. Wish you could stay longer. Oh, it's 3:30 in the morning. Oh, yeah. Oh, good night. Or good morning, sir. Saf, enjoy the rest of the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. And, yeah, check out the next one. If you get a chance, man. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in chat. Big Cat, that pushback is junk. Hasn't been updated in forever. Yeah, I never used it. All right. 3015 on the
L2, contact Atlanta approach 133.47.
3347 Delta 1202. Good night. Atlanta approach. Good evening. Delta 1202 is descending on the Hobbit arrival, and we have Lima.
Delta 1202 Atlanta approach. Good evening. Expect runway 26 right.
26 right for Delta 1202. All right, 26 right. That's a
54 Delta, climb and maintain 1111.
curveball. That's not bad. Activate secondary.
1111,000, 54 Delta.
There we go.
Delta 120 is set to maintain.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
7,000 Delta 120.
Do you guys see what I did there? I had both expected runways programmed. I had 2-7 left. And then I had 2-6 right in the secondary. So there.
Remember 54 Delta, fly heading 100.
Hang on, what a lightweight. Saf's been lurking in the whole time. Oh, cool.
00 on the heading.
I'm glad you're lurking and watching and hanging out. Good to see you in chat, though. It's always a good time. Don't be afraid to pop in, man. Hang on, you didn't even get started till this time yesterday. That's a good point. That was a good point. Big Cat absolutely smashed down the 7.5 in, I don't know what airport that is. Ain't used to it. Hey, you got it down. Who cares? Did you have a good time? If you had fun, then who cares?
Delta 1202, maintain 300 knots.
Oh my gosh. 300 knots, 1202. All right.
1160, turn right heading 190.
Speed this baby up.
Right heading 190 for Delta 1160.
300 knots. Guess they got some traffic. We need to reset some things.
Heavy, proceed direct Grumpy, descend and maintain 8,000.
Let's see, let's go to our... I love curveballs so much. Come here, you. Perfect. Next phase. Approach QNH 3015.
1160, fly heading 210.
Got to ignore chat for a minute here. 3015. Temp is 15. Sorry about the stutters as I whip my head around trying to do this. Winds 1903. Two six right. 26 right. MDA is what? 1190.
Delta 1202, proceed direct rain.
Direct rain. Delta 1202. Direct. Where's that? Where's that?
Delta 1160, fighting 250, join the localizer.
Where the heck is that?
250, join the localizer for Delta 1160.
Approach for Delta 1202. Can you spell rain? We don't have that in our flight plan.
Okay, then you're not going to be able to find this transition because you have to reprogram it. Were you originally set up for the runway 27 lap?
Affirmative. Give me a second. I can stand by.
Atlanta approach, citation 11200 Charlie, with you at 13,000 over Chipper with information Lima.
Station 112 Charlie, line approach, runway 26 right, descend and maintain 12,000.
Expect 26 right.
Yeah, we don't have that.
12,000 for United Charlie.
Delta 1202, just turn left heading 025 for now.
Left 025 1202. Yeah, sorry about that.
Delta 24 heavy, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000 Delta 24.
Delta 120, descend and maintain 4,000. 4,000 Delta 120.
All right. We'll roll with it.
Delta 1160, maintain 170 knots or greater until AJ. Over AJ, contact the Atlanta Tower. Actually, Delta 1160, the Atlanta Airport is 12 o'clock. About 12 miles.
Maintaining 300 knots at 12:00 here.
Airport in sight, Delta 1160.
Sorry guys, gotta ignore chat a little bit. Rain is the next fix from insulin. Yeah, I don't have that. It's not on this star. It's not on the Hobbit. Oh wait.
Contact tower, Delta 1160.
Oh, it is. Ah.
Reduce speed 250 over here.
It's because this thing.
120, turn right heading 210.
10 Delta 120.
Number 54 Delta, contact Atlanta Center 132, not
Yeah.
good day.
132, 907, good day, 54 Delta.
I'm not gonna mess with it.
Delta 419 Heavy, Atlanta departure. Atlanta departure, Delta 419 Heavy, we're with you.
It's because he gave us a last minute kind of transition
Atlanta
here.
departure, we're going to contact, maintain 10,000.
Oh well.
Maintaining 10,000, Delta 419 Heavy.
No, you're good.
Proceed direct Grumpy, descend
It's
to
fine.
maintain 8,000.
Entire flight was borked. That sucks.
Delta 24 Heavy, reduce speed to 210.
210 Delta 24 Heavy.
Come here for a second.
Delta 2126 is climbing through 2,000.
We can do this. We
Delta
can go
2126 on departure,
arrival.
contact. Delta 120, turn right heading 250, join the localizer.
250, join the localizer, Delta 120.
If we scramble it,
Approach Delta 3271, we're with you, 11.8%.
actually will work, right?
Delta 3271, line approach information. Lima is currently expecting my 27 left and maintained 8,000.
Left 8,000, Delta 3271.
Delta 120 is set to maintain 3,000. The Atlanta
Hobbit
Airport
2.
14 miles.
Novia.
3,000 and we got the airport, Delta 120.
Delta 120, cleavage approach on my 26 right, maintain 170 knots until AJ.
Roger, cleared the 26 right and cleared and 170 or better till AJ, Delta 120.
Delta 419 heavy, climb maintain 14,014. Up to 14,14,000, Delta 419 heavy. Delta 1202, turn right heading 050, reduce speed to 210.
Right 050210 on speed 1202.
Delta 24 heavy, descend to maintain 4,000.
$4,000 24 heavy.
Delta 22, descend to maintain 5,000.
Can you give us 210?
$5,000 22.
An approach for Delta 1202. We got rain. We got the appropriate transition now for 26 right if you want it.
Delta 1202, proceed to Cloud and descend to maintain 7,000.
Cloud down to 7,000, 1202. Did you give us 210 on the speed?
Affirm.
Thanks, 1202.
Here's a 29 Charlie, reduce speed to 210.
Reduce speed 210 for 200 Charlie.
Alright, we got it.
20 contact Atlanta Tower,
We got it.
Going to 19-1, Delta 120, thanks.
Whew, fun, right? Boom, what a pro. Exactly. 050210 knots. Thanks, A9. Micah drops. Mike walks away. Ah, nice, man. 227's fine. Alright. I gotta pay attention to chat, to not chat at this point.
4,000 code the visual, 27 left.
You know what we need to do too?
Reduce to 180, $1.20 per
Let's give this guy some speed breaks. Let's get down. Slow down, get down.
14,000. 14,000, Delta 3271. Turn 10 degrees. Let's call it fly heading 320 to center maintain 5,000.
Fun. We got it.
320, 5,000, 3271.
Ah,
Actually, Delta 3271.
ATC madness. Love it.
330.
Maybe we'll get a sidestep.
Delta 24 heavy maintain
27 left. What do you guys think?
Depot, contact the Atlanta Tower. Good night.
Till depot, contact Atlanta Tower.
Scapper, this is typical in Atlanta.
Station 29 Charlie to center maintain 7,000.
Micah, if you don't know how to fly the aircraft manually, you shouldn't fly it. Exactly. Got the approach and McDo. Yes, sir. QNH is set. Already set the DA. Absolutely. Micah, you're going to have to draft me into your virtual airline. That is a compliment, sir. Thank you, sir. We need to continue to slow the heck down. You know what we need to do is... we could go flaps at this point. There we go. You know what else we can do?
Delta 1202 to center maintain 4,000.
4,000, 1202. Let's go to this. Let's activate that. Let's confirm that.
Delta 22 to center maintain 3,000.
3,000, Delta 22.
4,000. That's bamboo.
Delta 2126, contact Atlanta Center 132, 907.
Looking good. 210 knots. Coming down to 4,000 now.
Good day. Delta 3271, when able, proceed direct Grumpy, Gulf Romeo Mike Papa India, center maintain 3,000.
Any lights can come on.
3,000, direct Grumpy, 3271.
We've already got
Delta 909, Atlanta approach.
seatbelts. No smoking signs are on. Even cabin crew. Good. 210 knots.
Dollar 22, the Atlanta Airport, 10 o'clock, 15 miles. Dollar 22, Atlanta Airport, 9 o'clock and about 15 miles. You have the airport in sight. Dollar 22, under contact loss. Atlanta approach, $1.99.
Ain't on this. There is a legit sidestep procedure on the chart. Yeah, we never really briefed that, did we? Let's just say Mr. Approach altitude's 4,000 feet. There is. Sidestep 26 left.
Delta 1202, turn right heading 180.
Right 180, 1202.
Delta 3271, expedite descent to 3,000.
Expedite descent 3,000, 3271.
180. So much spinning. I miss MSFS in this regard. Right 180. Arm that.
Reduce speed to 180.
Reduce speed 180, descend and maintain 5,000 for 200 Charlie.
4,000.
First end speed 5,000 and 180.
Close enough. Exactly 180. Mike gets. Oh, yeah.
For 200 Charlie.
Please don't be in contact with your other ATC buddies on this one. Oh no! Oh no! No, no, no. The workload wasn't high enough, and now we get this. Damn it. Darn it.
271, the Atlanta airport, 10 o'clock, 14 miles.
We're back.
Delta
Chat's
1202,
back.
flying 250, join the localizer.
250, join the localizer, 1202. Nope.
Delta 3271, verify you're maintaining 3,000 feet, indicating 2,600.
2000 dropped us down for some reason.
Of course, chat went away.
About your 9 o'clock and about 11 miles.
Got inside for 5071.
Yeah, don't do that, Michael. Not today. Not an X-Plane 12. I'm trying to have a good experience here in X-Plane 12. Localizer, Lokestar. Mr. Birch altitude was 4,000 feet.
Dollar 909, flighting 330 to centimeter.
Oh, we're gonna overtake this guy. Ay, ay, ay. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. It's alright.
Dollar 909, flighting 330, maintain 5,000. 330, maintain 5,000. Dollar 99. Delta 1202, Atlanta airport's 12 o'clock, 15 miles. If you have traffic, off you're about 10 o'clock and 5 miles, turning westbound at 3,757 inbound for 27 line.
Roger, airport in sight, 1202.
Delta 1202, cleavage approach 26 right. Maintain 170 knots till AJ.
Third visual 26 right, 170 till AJ, Delta 1202.
Delta 3271, maintain 170 knots or greater until depot. Contact the Atlanta Tower.
Alright.
Delta 3271, maintain
Loke.
170 knots or greater until depot. Contact Atlanta Tower, 109.1.
Glide slopes armed. I gotta ignore chat, sorry.
Delta 1202 over AJ, contact Atlanta Tower.
Over AJ, contact tower, 1202.
Dollar 909, reduce speed to 210. Speed 210, $909.
Give us 170 till AJ. Speed brakes armed. We'll just go auto brake. Low. Glide slope. Whoa.
Down to 5,000, correct.
There we go.
Dollar 909 are affirmative, but now you can descend to maintain 3,000.
We're looking good. Clear visual 2. Thank you for the first officer duties there, man. Low glide slope.
Touch arc approach you back in 30 seconds.
All right.
2,500.
We're gonna call him up. Atlanta Tower. All right. 2,500. Gear down. We're about over AJ. Man, I never did elevate my side stick with a bunch of books like I said I was going to do. Darn it. Atlanta Tower, good evening. Delta 1202 is ILS. I'm sorry, visual 26 right.
Delta 1202, Atlanta Tower, hello, wind calm, runway 26 right, clear land.
Clear land 26 right, Delta 1202.
Atlanta Tower, hello, this is United 462. We're going to need to copy out our
Flaps full.
Charlotte.
Don't stutter on me, please. Alright. Seatbelt signs are on. Flaps full. Speed brake is armed. Auto brakes low. No blues on the E-cam. We're clear to land. We'll hand fly it at 1,000 feet. Beautiful. X-Plane 12, ladies and gentlemen. X-Plane 12. All right.
In the Atlanta Tower, Delta 2947 with departure information.
I got it.
X-ray, ready copy I for the Daytona.
Delta 2947, stand by for PDC, plan relay 27 right.
1,000.
Stand by for the PDC 27 right, Delta 2947.
Let's hope we don't get those stutters on final like we get with X-Plane.
This is on the 445 contact departure.
Follow the departure to Lufthansa 445.
Right on the glide slope. Correcting right a little bit. I don't want to get too high. Keep it coming down.
Delta 1223 minute to your altitude, expect flight level 270 at the altitude.
That's about 270, touch on there.
Delta 1223, thank you for that.
Good.
RNAV, fall runway 27 right, clear go.
Don't forget the flare in this aircraft is a little bit different.
400.
I don't know. Oh, give me a break. Frame rates issue? Get out of here. I don't care. We'll just reconnect on the ground if we have to.
Minimum.
Continue. Let's go. I think we disconnected.
100.
I don't care.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
I think we disconnected from VATSIM. Damn it. Reversers. Yeah, it got real stuttery there at the end. That's a bummer. Yeah, we're off VATSIM now. Damn it. Hang on. We're going to reconnect. Get this crap out of here.
Delta 1223, contact departure, good night.
Departure, we'll see you at Delta 30.
Bummer. Stutteriness. Tower Delta 1202 vacated 26 right, Bravo 3.
Delta 02, Texas Game Bravo, Bravo 2, cross runway 26 left.
Bravo 2 across 26 left, Delta 1202. Alright, Bravo 2 cross 26 left. Slammed. Bravo 2. Yeah, the stutters. I spoke too soon with the lack of stutters. I don't know. Bravo 2 cross 26 left. Ugh. I wonder if I have a landing rate calculator for this aircraft. I'm not sure if I do. Yeah, look at this. What the heck? MSFS or X-Plane, like, why can't you sort this out? How is this a big programming challenge, right? We get cleared to cross. Ridiculous. I mean, I get it. Atlanta's a big airport, but come on. When you have like 90% of your user base complaining about stuff like this.
14, correction, Delta 1202, taxi Foxtrot to the gate of choice.
Okay, Foxtrot to the gate of choice for Delta 1202. Thank you. Have a good night. Oh, the inner marker. Fantastic. Shh. Where are we going? Echo something. Echo 6, I think it was. Yeah. That's ridiculous. Foxtrot, gate of choice. Yeah, ooh, well, there's a bunch of buildings here. Okay, well. Maybe program something that says instead of just completely jacking up your frame rate, maybe make the buildings less detailed. Or show less of them. I don't know. I'm not a programmer. Don't get me started. At least with MSFS, you don't get kicked off the network. I don't know. Whatever. Where are we going? Echo 6. Echo 6 is like third gate. This side of Echo, or rather this side of the concourse, right?
Atlanta Towers.
Yeah.
What's your mind?
So it's like right here. Let's see. Big airports kill the sim. Exactly. Landing rate doesn't show in VR. Yeah, thank God.
Aircraft 6 Atlanta Tower will be stepping away for about 2 minutes.
Anon fire? No, that was the inner marker. Micah, yeah, they load the whole thing, exactly. Instead of like just components of it. Again, not. I used to be a programmer. That's not how I would do things. And again, if you know a large percentage of your user base is complaining about the same thing over and over and over and over again, wouldn't you focus on it? Like, put some resources behind fixing it. And I'm not just talking about X-Plane now. Now I'm on a soapbox and I'm on a rant. MSFS2. You're on short final. Not even at a big airport. And you get the stutters. And, you know, it's impossible to do much of anything. 80-90% of the people are complaining about this. Like, fix it. I don't know. Not even in VR. I'm talking about, like, you know, go on the flight sim, you know, flightsimulator.com forums, the X-Plane forums. I mean, anyway. It's not worth ranting about. Whatever. Anon, yeah. Okay, I guess in 2D it's not that bad. Okay. Sceneries are better. Yeah, I missed a bunch of chat. That's VATSIM, and VATSIM only, they did that with X-Plane about a year ago because they had issues, but now the servers are much better. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Micah. You can be at like 10 FPS in MSFS, but in X-Plane you have to be above 20. I think this is Echo 6 here. We'll take it. It is Echo 6. Well, at least we got that right. Let's get into the gate here. Anon, exactly. VR is not important enough. Well, that's kind of the point of this channel, is get people at least using VR, so maybe more people use it, and maybe Laminar and Asobo pay more attention to it, because that kind of stuff just drives me nuts. I mean, that was an awesome flight until the bitter end. Kicked off the network. And this looks pretty good. I don't know, what do you say? Stop it right here. Parking brake set. APU is on. These can come off. Like, off. How do you, come on. There we go. Let's see. Jetway. Flight. Ground handling. Toggle jetway. Here it comes. Let's get our ground power attached. If we don't have it now, we don't have it yet. External power. Turn that on. That's on. Excellent. Turn that on. Shut this off. Now we can use this to open the doors. This is actually kind of cool. Jetway's attached. Open the door. Close that. That can go off. That can go off. Get off my plane. All right. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Chrome Sir Delta, thumbs up. Thanks, man. Yeah, exactly. Anon, your system doesn't get crushed by anything in either sim until you hit VR. Well, yep. Big Cat, you're right. You're rendering 2 monitors. Might get one of the reasons you keep 3D. Yeah, although honestly, the immersion of VR is worth it to me for the little bit of frustration. I don't know. Helga writes, we overcame and we all survived. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're okay. I don't think there's a, yeah, I don't have a landing rate calculator, but it wasn't that great. It wasn't pretty. Oh, you know what we can do? Ooh, let's do this. Hold on. All right, stand by. Everybody stand by. Micah, see you, man. If you got to go. Stand by, though. We can do a replay. Let's see. Let's go. Now, it may take a minute to rewind all this, and I think we opened the door, so it's going to look weird, but at least we can see. I think we can see this whole thing in replay mode. So, yep, exactly. Anon, right. Give it a second. I forgot about replay mode. I have to use this thing, and you can't. So, here we go. Do. Austin's vegan food truck is there. Rewind. Now we're off that. I don't have a landing rate calculator, but at least I can show you how bad it was in real time. Chrome Sir, good flight. Thanks for streaming. Goodbye. See you in the next one. Yeah, definitely. Oops. I think Anon just typed something backwards there. All right, going backwards here. Good taxing at least. Actually, I wonder, can I... Ooh, all right, while we're doing that, can I close the doors? Nope, that's all unavailable. All right, replay. Yep. All right. How disconcerting is this? And we're taxiing. We're waiting. We got some instructions here from ATC. Taxi via blah, blah, blah. No, we sat here. Chrome Sir, exactly. Backing up. Here we go. And right about here is where I was cursing or not. All right, now I'm going to lose chat for a minute.
5, 20, 30,
yeah, 25, 30. Yeah, that looked ugly. All right, let's see. Hey, the door's shut. Scenery looks pretty good. You know, I guess we disconnected about now. 2 reds, 2 whites. That all looked okay. Zoom in a little bit too. Well, let's see. No, I don't see it that close. Oh. Well, we're high, and then we just decided to slam it down, I guess. Ugh. And we just pulled the power out. Oh, no! Ouch! And we flat spotted it. Jeez. Ugh. Terrible. Exit replay mode. That was pretty bad. Yikes. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Brett, the universe is infinite. Somewhere, someone flies planes backwards. Exactly. Brett, you have definitely read up on string theory. Very good. Anon, yeah, should have kept the power in. Or I kept the power in. Brett, ground effect. Big Cat, hey, we all been there. What are you going to do, right? I botched another one. Anyway, if you guys liked it, haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. Sorry, my mouth is so dry. I can't talk. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. If y'all are watching and haven't subscribed and like the content, hit subscribe. If you guys like this, hit like, obviously. I don't know. We'll do better next time, I guess, is all I can say. Chrome Sir, thanks. See you next time. Yeah, good to see you, man. Anon, you can use the keyboard shortcuts for VR views. Oh yeah, I gotta set that up. It's been a while since we've done X-Plane. Anyway, seriously, thanks for hanging out. That was a fun flight. X-Plane 12, yeah, pretty good until the bitter end. I mean, the landing was my fault, but the stutters and all that stuff, I don't know. But all in all, yeah, that was a fun flight. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and yeah, I think we'll do a Zibo flight. It's been a while since we've been in the Zibo 738, and that thing has been updated. So maybe we'll do a flight in X-Plane 12 in the Zibo soon. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to take a break and then probably head over into Discord for a little bit if you guys want to hang out over there. But otherwise, have a good night, good day, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, good night.